All hail Hypno Toad! He is almighty and ever-knowing. He even knows what a Monkcat commander you're going to build. And he is excited. You too, man. We just played. It feels like, what is it? It's like we just played 10 seconds ago. As far as opening hand goes, we've got Misty, Herald of the Pantheon, Fist of Ironwood. We're on the play. Yeah, we want a mulligan. We got Herald of the Pantheon. Our enchantment costs one. Yeah, we're going to keep on this one. Hopefully we kind of draw a little hot or something like that. Let's get Gitrog. Where are you going, Gitrog? Get back up there. All right, get these all squared up. But yeah, Karlov, man, he's pretty gnarly. Yeah, we just played ago, so it just kind of reminded me of Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. Whenever it was just our opponent said the same thing. So shout out to you, Sharks 58 UK. Props to you, man. Look, we're going to get the Misty down. We're going to go and grab an Overgrown Tomb off that. And then, we'll not grab it right now. We'll grab it on our opponent's turn. Put it into play, tap that way. Don't just shock it in later. And then we'll be good to go. We are playing the Gitrog Monster. Yes, Death Touch at the beginning of your upkeep. Sacrifice the Gitrog Monster unless you sacrifice a land. Then you may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever one or more land cards are put in your graveyard from anywhere, draw a card. Sorry for reading that so fast. I try not to hold up our opponent. That's what I'm going for. So let's go and crack the Misty. Grab that Overgrown Tomb. Put it into play tapped. And then we'll cover what Karlov's got going on in just a second. Draw a Cultivate. Beautiful. Just what we need. Let's get the forest down. Let's go ahead and go Herald of the Pantheon. Our enchantment's going to cost one less, and whenever we cast them, we're going to be able to gain a life. Next turn, we're looking at Cultivate. That's going to put us online to get down Gitrog. And then we have Dying Wish. And we do need to grab a second black source if we're going to go for Shade's Form on Gitrog. So look at that, man. Look at that Shade's Form. Let's go. I'll cover that in just a second. Let's cover Karlov first, though. Man, proud member of the Church of Athreos. Actually, he's not in the Church of Athreos, but I should probably get him in there. He's pretty good. Whenever you gain life, put 2/+1 counters on Karlov. Then for white-black, remove 6 counters, exile target creature. Draw Nature's Way. Let's go and get the Jund Panorama down. Let's go and swing in for 2. It's going to drop our opponent down to 28. Going to come in hot. And then we're going to go for Cultivate, and then we'll have the land drop for the turn. Be online to get down some nice Gitrog action. Okay, put it about 28. Let's go Cultivate. Definitely going to grab another black source. And then I'll kind of cover what we got going on as far as Gitrog, fun stuff. So we've got 2 green sources. Let's go Swamp, and then let's go and go one more forest. Okay, let's go and put the Swamp onto the battlefield. We'll have the forest in our hand. Anything else we need to do for the turn? Nope, we're going to go and pass the turn. But yeah, so basically we're playing Gitrog Enchanters. We're looking to combine the Enchantress card draw engine with the land card draw engine from Gitrog and just to make the world's biggest Gitrog, man. That's what we're going for. Always fun. And you're just sticking a bunch of just like draft enchantment auras on Gitrog. It always feels so good. One of the best ones to put on there is Frog Tongue, just from a flavor standpoint. Plus the art's pretty crazy looking. Okay, so gonna get a charge counter on the Sun Droplet, and we still have Shade's Form to talk about. Funny looking magic card. Funny magic card alert. Let's go ahead and get the forest down. Let's go ahead and go for Gitrog. We're looking at black. All right, there we go. Let's get down Mr. Gitrog. We're able to play that forest off the turn for the turn. Okay, I was like, man, why do we get to pay one more? Let's get the forest down. Our enchantments do cost 1 less. We can go for Fist of Ironwood on Gitrog. We'll gain that life. Yeah, we're going to go for that. We're going to get those sapling tokens. We're going to gain a life, and the Ironwood gives Gitrog trample, which is going to matter in this one. So, okay, got some nice trample. We're going to get those beautiful sapling tokens. Let's go and swing in for 2. Why not? Let's have some fun. And then we'll kind of re-rack on what we've got going on. All right, they're going to drop down to 27. Next turn, we're looking at 8, 19. We're going to have 10 points of damage swinging across, which is actually pretty good. We do have to watch out for Sun Droplet, but anything else we need to go for? No, we're good. But yeah, Shade's Form. Tell me, this looks just like a 1980s like Dungeons and Dragons. Like you enter the corner and you find the wizard there that freezes you. I mean, I don't know. I've always laughed at Shade's Form. It's just. It's just a funny card, man. Look at that, especially that art on there. Okay, so we're going to have to sacrifice a land. Our opponent got the Sun... Let's double-check Sun Droplet. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may remove a charge counter from it if you do gain 1 life. Okay, so let's go and sacrifice a forest to Gitrog over there. Actually, do you want to go Jund Panorama? Let's go and go forest. We get into spots where we can activate Jund Panorama to draw another card. So, yeah, I actually do like that. Okay, draw Barren Moor. Draw Bajuka Bog. Okay, let's go ahead and go... Let's go Dying Wish on Gitrog. It's going to cost 1 less. We're going to draw another card. And so if it does die, we can get into spots where we can kind of go from... we can draw those cards off the Dying Wish. Anything else we want to do? We don't have enough mana for Shade's Form. And the land comes into the battlefield tap. So let's go and swing in for 10 right now. Have that Dying Wish. That way if they do want to do something to Gitrog, we can take care of them. Drop down to 19. They get that Sun Drop. Look at all those charge counters, man. And then let's go and get down the Bajuka Bog. exile our opponent's graveyard, and then we get into spots where we can actually Baron more and just cycle. We'll go and wait and do that on our opponent's turn. Now, if they do go for Karlov, we will have Nature's Way to kind of blast it. It'll give Gitrog trample, which he already does. He already has trample from the Fist of Ironwood, but we can take care of Karlov. That way, they're not getting that that life gain from Karlov, because that gets pretty serious pretty quick. Exile target non-land permanent. Anything we want to do in response to that. We can't protect them. Let's go and cycle. That's going to hit the graveyard. And we can still activate Jund Panorama. So we're going to draw a card off that one. Draw the Swamp. So we draw off the Baron Moor. Draw Boar Umbra. Let's go and activate Jund Panorama. Tapping for 1. Actually, excuse me 1 second. Okay. So we're going to draw another card. Draw Fortitude. And then let's go ahead, and we're okay on black mana. Let's go and grab a forest off that one. Okay, so Gitrog's going to go, adios man, and it's going to get around the Dying Unwish whenever it dies, so we're not going to be able to get around that exile clause. So let's get Gitrog back up. Actually, get that closed out. There we go. Okay, so next turn we're looking at swinging in for 4, which will put him down to 16. We can kind of go beat sticks with the Nature's Way and the Shades Form and the Boar Umbra if we want to on Herald of the Pantheon. So let's go ahead and get these Swamp down. Okay. So we're looking at Shades Form. We tap 2 black mana, then we have 1 more black mana to pump Herald of the Pantheon. If we go Boar Umbra, it's going to cost less if we can get that down. Yeah, let's go ahead and go. Let's go Boar Umbra on Herald of the Pantheon. It's going to cost 1 less. Let's make sure we don't use that the black mana for Shades Form. We're going to gain 1 live. And then let's go ahead and go for, if we go Sky Shroud Claim right now, we'll get down 2 more, and that'll still leave another Swamp. Yeah, 2 more Swamps that gets onto the battlefield, or 2 forests. No, actually, we've already searched up Overgrown Tomb, so one of them is going to be a forest, so we're not going to be able to do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and go Shades Form on Herald of the Pantheon. We're looking at double black. That way we can activate Shades Form 2 times. I actually do like that. Since we already searched up Overgrown Tomb, we could go Overgrown Tomb and, not Tundra. Completely not Tundra. We can go Bayou. There we go. Okay, so we're going to get the Shades Form on there. Let's go ahead and swing in. We can pump it twice to make it a 7/7. Alright, we're going to come in hot. Let's go and activate the Jukabog. Gets +1. Herald of the Pantheon, putting in some work. Oh, we need to cover what Herald of the Pantheon reminds me of. Okay, we're swinging in for 9. That's going to put them down to 12. They're going to get the Sun Drop lit. Now let's kind of put them in a spot where if they go Karlov next turn, it's kind of going to tap them out on mana, and we might have a big enough Herald of the Pantheon to kind of swing in from there. We can go Sky Shroud Claim and still kind of pump it up at least 4 more times once we grab the other one. And we still have Nature's Way to kind of have them fight. So, and it'll get Trample, which our Herald of the Pantheon does not have Trample right now. Okay, Karlov's coming down, and they get down Tainted Field. All right. I think we're in an okay spot. They may have some more removal. Nim Death Mantle. Okay, so Nim Death Mantle, do they have enough to... No, they do not have enough to equip it. Equip for 4. Equip creature has Intimidate and is a black zombie. Whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard, whenever a non-creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, pay 4. If you do, return that creature to the battlefield, attach Nim to it. Okay, so we got Sarah Ascendant coming down. It is definitely not online for Sarah Ascendant. And let's see what we can go for. If we go for Nature's Way on Karlov, they're going to fight, and that trample damage is actually really going to matter, so... Okay, so they got the Sun Droplet. They're going to gain that life. And we're still going to be able to out-pump the Karlov on this one, even though it's a 4/4. Heroic Intervention. Let's go ahead and go Sky Shroud Claim. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. We'll go ahead and tap the Jukabog. We're going to shock in the... we're going to grab the Bayou. Not shock it in. Just going to grab the Bayou, and then we'll just go and grab another forest. And then we can regenerate it if we want to. Let's go ahead and go... They can't gain life, so let's go ahead and go Nature's Way. We can still go ahead and pump it up just to be safe, but let's go ahead and go Nature's Way on Karlov. Choose our opponent's creature. We're looking at green and then black. So they're going to fight. There's going to be 4 damage up there, but we can still pump Herald of the Pantheon to get around that Sarah Ascended over there. And then we still have, look at those beautiful foil saplings, man. Okay, let's go ahead and swing in. Coming in hot. And see if they go for the block on Sarah Ascendant. We're going to have that trample. We can pump it up. Or we can leave up Heroic Intervention. But I think we may never do it. Well, they're going to destroy target creature. It does have Totem Armor. So we can actually go ahead and pump it right now. So let's go and go black. Pump it up. It's going to be 8. 8 coming across. That's going to be 9. It's going to put them down to 5. They can recast... Excuse me. They can recast Karlov if they want to, but they're not gonna have the mana for Nimmed Death Mantle. Or actually, excuse me. Yeah, they can bring it back. Oh no, they have to pay for it. Excuse me. Got mixed up on that one. Okay. So we have Heroic Intervention in the hand, Fortitude in the hand. Let's see what they go for. Karlov is going to cost 4 if they want to cast that. We're kind of left with, if they have some type of exile effect, like Utter End, that'll definitely get around the Boar Umbra. But if they have some sort of destroy effect, then we do have Shade's Form under there. And then whenever it dies, we're going to be able to bring Herald of the Pantheon back onto the battlefield. So, and plus the Boar Umbra is kind of some added little protection from that. So we'll see what we're going to do from there. We do have enough mana to go for Gitrog, though. Ooh, Sun Titan. Nice, man. Bringing back Sarah Ascendant. Okay. Now, we're going to have enough to pump Herald of the Pantheon to push past that Sun Titan, so which are definitely going to kind of force the issue. And if we want to, we do have Heroic Intervention on the Sapling token, if they end up blocking Sarah Ascendant, to give it Indestructible if we want to. So, see what we draw for the turn. They're going to have that Sun Droplet up top. Draw a Dakmor Salvage. Let's go ahead and get that down. So we're looking at pumping for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it a 10. So let's go ahead and swing in. If they want to block with Sun Titan, they can. And then we kind of force the issue of them at least blocking with the Sarah Ascendant. They can bring it back if they want to, but we're going to go ahead and force the issue. So let's go ahead and swing in. And then we'll still have Heroic Intervention. And if we want to go for Gitrog, then we can get the spot to where Fortitude, we can start sacking these forests and start drawing a few more cards. Okay, Sarah Ascendant and the Sun Titan. Let's go ahead and pump it up. Well, actually, it's not going to. We don't have Trample right now, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're going to take care of Sarah Ascendant. They're going to have to swing in next turn with Sun Titan, so it kind of puts them in a weird spot to where, they're going to almost have to hold up Sun Titan on the back end or go for Karlov to get it down to gain that life over there. So let's go ahead and get down Gitrog. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. Okay, get down Gitrog, and then we're leaving up Heroic Intervention right now. So we're just going to hold that up. We can go for Fortitude next turn and maybe put the Fortitude on Gitrog. Start sacrificing and drawing some cards, or we have Heroic Intervention that if they have some sort of like Damnation or Wrath of God or something to kind of destroy the entire board, we can at least cast Heroic Intervention in response and have a nice little Gitrog next turn. But yeah, basically with Fortitude, we stick it on there, sacrifice a forest, we can regenerate Gitrog, but we get into spots where we can just start sacrificing all of our forests and just drawing all those cards. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got at least 4 basic forests right now that we can sacrifice and kind of see what we can kind of draw into. If they do go for Karlov, we're looking at a Sun Droplet activation, and then they're going to gain that life, make it a 4/4. So we'll kind of see what they want to go for. But yeah, they can bring back Sarah Ascendant, but I'm not sure if that's exactly what they want to go for as far as their Sun Titan target. But it's better than nothing at this point. Authority of the Councils. Okay. Creatures enter the battlefield tap. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Okay. So see if they're going to push in with the Sun Titan to bring back Sarah Ascendant. Puts us in a spot to where if we draw some sort of trample effect. Okay, they're not going for it. Okay. So see what we draw for the turn. We definitely want to find a way to deal with Karlov, especially with that Sun Droplet out there. So it's going to allow them to start exiling our creatures, which is exactly what we don't want to do. And Heroic Intervention will not do anything on that one. Okay, get the 2/+1 counters on there. Let's go ahead and sacrifice the Dakmor Salvage. We're going to draw another card. Okay. Splendid Reclamation. Let's go ahead and get down the Dakmor Salvage. Let's go and go for Fortitude on Gitrog. We're just looking at 1 green mana. We're going to gain 1 life, draw another card. Once we sacrifice it. And what we can do is we can Splendid Reclamation to kind of bring everything back once we draw a bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. I actually kind of like that. Let's go ahead and add that green mana. Activate Fortitude. Let's sacrifice one of our tap forests. We're going to draw another card. Nature's Claim. That'll take care of Sun Droplet. They're going to gain life with Karlov, which will put when you put 2/+1 counters on there, which will put them just out of range. So okay, so we're going to regenerate Gitrog. Let's go ahead and sacrifice another forest. Draw the Guildgate. Let's go and sack this one again. Draw Dark Depths, okay. Let's go and sack the last forest too. And we can basically just cast Overgrown Tomb and kind of, ooh, Primal Frenzy, beautiful. Okay. Regenerate target creature. Okay, so now we've got 3 mana floating. We can still sacrifice Bayou. It's going to come back to the battlefield tapped. We do have Primal Frenzy to give Gitrog trample. We can push past Karlov with trample and the Herald of the Pantheon, making it big enough to kind of swing in from there. So let's go and go Primal Frenzy on Gitrog. We're looking at green. And then let's go ahead and we can get down the Guild Gate. Let's go and sacrifice. Let's add this green mana to our mana pool. We just need just enough for and leave up one for the Nature's Claim. Let's go and sacrifice the Bayou. I'm going to draw another card, Sylvan Tutor. Let's go and activate it again on that Overgrown Tomb. Draw Catacombs. Okay, so we get the Catacombs down. Let's go and crack that. Grab another forest. Seal of Primordium. Okay, now we're kind of getting somewhere. Let's grab that forest. Let's go Seal of Primordium. It's going to cost 1 green less. We can activate it, blowing up the Sun Droplet and the Nin's Death Mantle. So let's go and do the Sun Droplet right now. Let's go ahead and go. We can sacrifice 1 more force. Add that green mana. Draw Rites of Flourishing. Okay, regenerate target creature. Let's go ahead and go for Splendid Reclamation. Actually, we need to use Nature's Claim on the Nin's Death Mantle. They're going to gain that life. Then let's go ahead and go Splendid Reclamation. Bring all lands back. Not going to pay 2 life on that one. Okay. Let's go and swing in. We've got Herald of the Pantheon we can pump up for 2, and then we've got Gitrog swinging in for 6. So either way they block, they're basically going to have to either take the damage, or we can pump up Herald of the Pantheon to give it enough to kind of block on Karlov with the 2 activations from the swamp over here. And then we have the Totem Armor, so it's going to be able to stick around from the Boar Umbra. Okay, and props to our opponent for sticking that one out. That was a lot of card draw on that one. Let's go ahead and pump up the Herald of the Herald of the Pantheon. And we'll go and pump 1 more, that way it survives. Okay, goes to 7, is going to take care of Karlov. We get in for 6 with Gitrog. Anything else we want to do? No, we're good. Actually, excuse me 1 second. Okay, so now we've got trample damage with Gitrog out there with Fortitude. They've got 3 cards in hand. We took care of the Nin Death Mantle and the Sun Droplet, so they're losing that life gain. If they want to recast Karlov, we're looking at 6 mana, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is going to be all of their mana. We don't have trample right now. Divine Reckoning. Each player chooses a creature he or she controls, destroy the rest. So, okay, so if we choose Gitrog, and then we destroy Herald of the Pantheon, it's still going to stick around. Yeah, let's go and do that. We're going to choose, make sure we're doing that. Choose a creature he or she controls, destroy the rest. So we're going to choose Gitrog. Okay, and then the Herald of the Pantheon gets destroyed, the Boar Umbra hits the graveyard, and we still have the Shades form on the Herald of the Pantheon, and we got more than enough black mana to activate Herald of the Pantheon swinging in. Alright, so whenever a player casts a white spell, okay, so we can go and swing in with Gitrog. Well, I don't know if we want to start sacrificing stuff to Gitrog to draw a few more cards. We've got Sylvan Library and Heroic Intervention. Okay, they're swinging in. What can they bring back? They can bring back Serra Ascendant, the Sun Droplet, or the Nin Death Mantle. See what they choose off that one. Bring back Serra Ascendant, okay. Now, as far as going lethal, it does have Vigilance with the Sun Titan out there. So we're going to have to push past that. But we do have Trample with Gitrog. So if we can draw into something to kind of pump him up, then we get into spots where we can kind of close it out. So let's go ahead and let's sacrifice a few lands on this one. Let's go and sacrifice a forest. We're going to draw another card. Called Golgari Rot Farm. Let's do it again. Draw Bear Umbra. Okay, we get to untap all of our lands. Totem Armor gets +2/+2 and Trample. We're getting somewhere. Get those regeneration clauses going. And let's go and go one more time. That puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Draw Command Tower. Let's go and go one more go, actually. Sacrifice a forest. That goes into the graveyard. We're going to draw another card. Curse Flesh. Okay, and has Fear. So we can actually Curse Flesh on Serra Ascendant and then kind of push in with Herald of the Pantheon. Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and sacrifice, just go ahead and sacrifice the Jund Panorama at this point. We're going to draw another card, draw Cover of Darkness. Oh, beautiful. It's all coming according to plan. Let's go ahead and get if we go Frog, that's going to be 8 coming across. We're not going to be able to pump it up, so we actually need one more enchantment. Let's go ahead and go Curse Flesh on the Serra Ascendant. It's going to take care of them. And then let's go Cover of Darkness. We need to tap 1 black, 1 green. Excuse me, just 1 black on that one. We're going to gain a life. We're going to name Frog on that one. That way we can swing in. It has Sphere. Can't be blocked by Sun Titan. We can swing in with Herald of the Pantheon. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can activate 6, and then kind of get them to swing in. Anything else we want to add? We can add Bear Umbra. Yeah, if we go Bear Umbra, we can untap Gitrog whenever it attacks. Untap all lands you control. Okay, so it's going to go Bear Umbra on Gitrog. He's going to have that trample. So we're going to gain that life. Let's go and crack the Misty. See if we have another land to make for the turn. Let's go and grab that forest. Let's go and get the command tower down. We're looking at Rogue's Passage. Let's go and pump up Herald of the Pantheon. We're looking at black. Black. And props to our opponent, man. Shout out to you, man. And then anything else. Let's see if we have another land in the graveyard. Another swamp. Do we have another swamp? Let's go and pump up Herald of the Pantheon with that last black mana. And let's go and go Soul Ring. Anything else we're going to go for? Okay, let's go and swing in. So we're going to be able to swing in. Gitrog has Fear. And then Herald of the Pantheon is going to be good. So we're going to untap all of our lands. Okay. See what I'm going to go for. We can basically just pump Herald of the Pantheon and make it enough lethal to kind of close. Well, basically it's lethal now at an 8/8, so it's going to take care of Sun Titan. And then anything else? No, we're good. Okay. Dropping down to 1. Anything else we need to do? Let's go and go. Well, we don't want Rites of Flourishing. Let's go ahead and go for Sylvan Tutor. Let's go and put the Sylvan Safekeeper on top. Let's go and cast Courser of Crufix. We're going to gain 1 more life. Enters the battlefield tapped. Anything else we need to do? No, we're good. We're just going to go and pass the turn. Okay, so we've got a nice little board state. They're sitting at 2 life. They've got 2 cards in hand. They can cast Karlov, but Gitrog is going to have Fear, and then if there's any sort of destruction, we do have the, we can sacrifice a force to give it, we can sacrifice a force to regenerate it from there. So, okay, they are passing the turn. Okay, opponent scoops it up. We had enough lethal to come across, but yeah, you can see we're combining the Gitrog card draw engine with the Enchantress engine is always a lot of fun. So, all right, guys, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks.